People, what's going on? B Fife here, back at you, and we got For Honor here, and yeah, let's talk about this real quick. But you know what? I got some previous videos that I did. I did a Sony rant video. I'm trying to make some videos again. I had some free time, and there's some things I just felt the need to say, and I just wanted to make these videos. I did the Sony rant video. Go ahead and check that out. Ghost Recon Beta, initial thoughts. I got a Horizon Zero Dawn video that I just got to unprivate. I just want to maybe hit y'all with, like, bam, just hit y'all in the face with all these videos so you got something to check out. Talking about closet Nintendo fans. The Switch is out. So your boy got something to say about that. And then I got an Astro A50 review, headphone review, or should I say rant. I got some things I really need to say about that one. So go check them out. Show the love, show the hate, like or dislike. And you know what? I got a new series coming along. I know I normally say that, but I got a new series coming along. It's in the making already. When you get hit with it, you're going to have to say, I'm like how they do TV shows where they have all the pilots already made before you even check out all the whole season done before you even see the first pilot. That's what I'm trying to do for you guys. So go ahead and hit that notification bell, so you could stay tuned for that. But, so shall we? So as you can see, your boy is straight botting. I'm playing the AI, the bots on this game. I'm botting on this channel, man. Your boy Fife is botting on this channel with the For Honor. And I have to be honest with you, man. These bots are really good in this game. They're impressive. Either that, or I just don't know the game well enough to where it makes sense for me not to use the bots at this point. I went online, and it got handled. I got handled, man. So I just said, what? I need a more contained environment. I need a more, I needed to tone it down. Yeah, your boy had to tone it down, man. This game is crazy. Let's just talk about a couple things. Let me explain what this game, what it kind of means to me. Now, this was an interesting thing. This wasn't on my radar, but I saw people doing the beta. I just found myself watching these videos and seeing how people were playing it, and I just realized this was kind of a different game. It's kind of a new, refreshing game. It kind of has versatility. A lot of people can play it in total different ways. I like to play a lot of games that are grounded in reality, and so this to me appealed to me because it was something different, but yet it still can be kind of grounded in reality. You know what I mean? And if you really think about it, I come to the realization that this is actually like a fighter game. Well, at least that's the way I'm perceiving this game. It's like a technical fighter game. Not like a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but just something that you can actually. There's a learning curve. You gotta, you gotta get your moves right. You gotta be able to have. React, you got finishing moves, you got, all that stuff. So it has all the makings of a fighter game. And I think if Ubisoft continued along that realm, which it looks like they might be doing, I'm not quite sure. I didn't do a lot of reading up on, all the forums or anything like that. But I think if they stick on that fighting genre, like this could be sick, man. I'll tell you that right now. Now, I don't actually own this game. Since we're being truthful, I told you about the botting. I have to tell you, this has been a GameStop rental. And as you can tell by my tone of my voice, I'm speaking highly of the game. So I think it's important that you understand why this is a GameStop rental. Okay? Now, if you don't know what a GameStop rental is, I'm not going to explain it to you because I don't really want them to change the policies because I really don't even care for GameStop that much. So I do all that I can to stick it to the man. So, but yeah. So the reason why I don't own this game, let me just go into that real quick because there's other things I want to talk about. But I just want to explain this real quick. The reason why I don't own this game is just, quite frankly, there's just too many other games for me to play. I got a lot of things going on. The time that I have I think is pretty precious. But there's other games that I need to get in Like right now I'm playing Rainbow Six. I just bought Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm having fun with that. Definitely check out that video because I got some words on that. And then what other games am I playing? I don't know. I have games. So this right here, to me, would be further down the pecking order because there's a learning curve, and I would want to get better at this game. And that's the thing. I want to take the time to learn this game in order to play it because I want to go online and I want to handle people. And speaking of online, let's just talk about that real quick. There's a lot of depth with the online. They have it to where you can have co-op, you can have one-on-one, you can have 4-on-4. I think a lot of you guys already know this, but they have it where your factions take over. So yeah, I mean, there's just a lot. There's seasons, it resets, whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of depth in this game. A lot of information. So. I think the multiplayer is really good. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of time that I would need to invest in this game in order for me to really enjoy the game. And right now I'm at this point where, I just, I get on, I got 15 minutes or so to play, if I'm not doing late night gaming. So it's tough, man, because I really want this. And then another big thing is, a benefit of possibly waiting is the price is going to go down, you know what I mean, and it's going to be a little more enticing. They're probably going to give me entice with it might be $69 with season pass as opposed to $59 with just stuff like that, so hopefully that is the reason. I hope I explained properly why I don't own the game, but I think the game is worthy of a purchase. Now let's talk about the more common things like graphics. So first of all, I don't have a 4K setup. I don't have the Pro. I don't have a 4K TV. I have been looking at videos and people talking about frame rates and fidelity and all that other stuff. And I wouldn't doubt it because the game looks good even with the situation that I have. You know what I mean? So I could only imagine that it probably is going to look a lot better. And even then, at the end of the day, I'm not that keen on 4K as of yet. Maybe most people say, oh, because you haven't experienced it with it, and that could be it. But maybe when I do fool with it, I might want to get into it. But as of right now, I don't really know what I'm missing, so I'm not going to fiend something that I don't really fully haven't fully experienced yet. So I'm kind of in a good place with that. At least saving your boy a few little coins, huh? But another thing too is kind of in the presentation of the game is the customization, man. I love the customization. I spent 40 plus minutes before I even started. When I first got the game, was playing the game. I spent like 40 plus minutes just customizing and creating that armor that emblem that you see on the back there, man. Going into Ubisoft, Ubi Play and unlocking, because of the previous games that you get, they give you like little, it's crazy. It's deep. I really, really, really like that. And I like that also too in the Ghost Recon beta, and I said that in that video as well. I think Ubisoft is doing a really good job as far as in customization. So it's definitely something that I think that they're on the right track doing. From a technical standpoint, from the gameplay, I love that technical learning curve, like I mentioned, and I think that's the reason what's preventing me from just delving in this game here and just staying with it. And that's why I know it's going to require some time. And this is definitely a game that I think when I'm kind of just I want to get it, I kind of exhausted some of the other traditional style of gameplay. This will be something refreshing to change and kind of have a whole new perspective on video gaming. I think quite frankly this game just came out at the wrong time. So I'm really liking that. I asked people, it's funny because I was asking people before I even played it, what they thought, and they said it was fun, but they said it was hard. And I completely understand why, because you gotta like as you see, this bot right here is putting work on me, and he does. I don't even think I beat him. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it looks easy, but it's not. It wasn't for me. Let's put it like that. It wasn't for me. Maybe maybe it'll all click, and I'll be like, oh, this is all I gotta do is do this and do this. That's like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Once you understand the game and you get good at the game, you will eventually get to a point where yeah, you know what I'm saying. But let's see what else. Oh, and I'm gonna finish up with the campaign. Okay. Now most people, they talk about the campaign is pretty simple, it's pretty tacked on or whatever the case may be. Let's just take a second here. And if you're if you're a young person or whatever, or you don't read books on this era, you're probably gonna say something like that because I mean the reality is there was really not a lot not a lot of complex things going on in this time period. So I mean, in order to keep the game feeling authentic, I mean, you can't just throw in some Hollywood type of storyline. I mean, you could jazz it up a hair, but I think they were doing so many other things with this game that I think that it makes sense based off the story. Now, I didn't play a lot of the story, but from the gist that I got, it's like, oh, they're coming from this direction. Oh, they come keep them out. Do this. It's pretty simple as far as, and I understand what people are saying is kind of simple, but at the end of the day, let's just take it for what it's worth. You know what I mean? So it's your boy B Fife here, man. Just some words I had to say about this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and I'll be back